And by video, I mean a live stream. I am literally just here casually. I have nothing planned, or nothing planned right now. So I just have a stadium, some bays, and I'm just gonna kind of just do some casual battles just to pass the time. Maybe just some R&R just to relax, because I've been super busy with work and school, but luckily school's out. And yeah, I just kind of wanted to just kind of sit down and just have a good time. So yeah, no, nothing really going on. I don't really, like, I just have my cases next to me, so I don't know what I'm gonna do in particular. I should probably get my computer out so I can check the stream every so often to see who joins and who doesn't. Live streams are just kind of a way for me to talk to you guys, the fans, as well as know what you guys want to see for the content. So, to be a real 100% honest, I'm just kind of hanging out here, and the stream is probably going to get no views, because no one cares. Golden's, like, hasn't uploaded in ages, but yeah, so we're just going to hang out and do some battles, get some launchers out. So yeah, let's just make sure everything here there we go. Okay, hang on. There we go. Alright, so we're just doing it casually. I'm gonna ping my Discord server on it. And we'll be taking stock battle requests, not really much competitive testing. Just kind of me sitting down, nothing to do. Just battling, so. But yeah, I'm still alive. I'm alive. That's all I can really say right now. With work and Christmas going on, is I'm just alive. But other than that, I'm fine. Just trying to get past life day by day. I don't know what I'm going to start with. Let's start with, like, Super Hyperion looks like a fun one right now. Let's do Super Hyperion against Prominence Phoenix. But other than that, it's just kind of a chill video. KO for Prominence. Hyperion's going nuts. But yeah, no, it's just a chill time right now. We're just gonna kind of hang out. Waiting for this battle to end. I'm not gonna grab the armor just yet. By the way, is the stream quality good? Just some casual stuff. Let's do Death Diabolos versus Curse Satan. That seems like it might be a fun one. Ooh, solid hits from Diabolos. And that universe driver, is it going to do anything? Just give it enough LAD to win. Nice. Was Exceed ever actually good? Yeah, no, Exceed was a good substitute for Extreme way back when. It's actually quite tight too. Let's do. I don't have Ultimate yet. Let's do Greatest Raphael versus Prime Apocalypse. Sounds like a fun battle. Are we in attack mode? Yeah, we're in attack mode. There goes Ultimate Reboot. And Raphael does it. Exceed plus Z is just, it's meh. I would just say use normal Exceed at that point. Well, that's because in tournaments, most people who would go to a tournament already have an Extreme Dash, and it was also released after, I think, they released a soft rubber Extreme Dash on Curse or Super Satum. If you just want an attack driver with good lat, I would just go with straight Destroy. Let's do that battle one more time. Ooh, good defense from Raphael. I haven't done the competitive Raphael video yet, and I don't plan on doing it. I'll probably like talk about Raphael later in like the final DB competitive video, which will probably come out after I got Ultimate. What's a cool battle? Let's do Imperial Dragon against Heaven Pegasus. Some GT action. Ignition is off, by the way. Ooh, no burst, though. I was hoping we'd get a burst. What's your opinion on... My opinion on Quad Drive is actually quite high. I think Quad Drive is actually, like, crazy. I'm going to buy a couple of the releases just because I want to have a couple of the exclusives. I am definitely going to be buying Magma Ifritor because if you don't... I should probably show this off, but... I have a case where I keep all of my... DB bays, and I have a couple of other sparking bays in here right now. And so I want to be able to like put Magma Ifrit in there as well as Ultimate Valkyrie, just to kind of be done with it. But I honestly think that Quad Drive is going to be a really cool season, and I'm really excited to see what Hasbro puts out. And they are compatible with the TT Armors, which also adds a little bit of points for it. And I'm really hoping, since they did Nemesis, I'm really hoping we get an exclusive for Trident. And I'm also hoping we get an exclusive for Kirbyus. Just give us some, like, random exclusives. If Hasbro gives us some, like, random exclusives. Like, Baldur was completely out of left field, and I approve of it. Even if the chip is just a modified Perseus chip. But I'm really excited for Quad Drive. And I think it actually releases in the United States today. Today's the 22nd, right? No, it's the 23rd. Damn, I'm losing track of the days, baby. Awesome. All right. Let's do Roar versus Guilty. This is a fun one. big hits from Guilty. Like, very strong sounding hits, but Bahamut's just type advantage. I've had battles where I've had Guilty actually burst Roar. I would really hope that would happen on video. But I'm not sure we're going to get that to happen on video. Maybe we will. Guilty got a KO. I think Quad Drive might be, like, probably some of the best stuff Hasbro's released in a while. Now, I'm not a huge fan of the tips, if I'm being real honest here. Like, the customizable tip idea was good, but at the same time, it's not really... Oh, okay, that's enough of that. Oh, boy. Yeah, but I'm pretty stoked for it. I'm gonna be real. Like, I haven't been really too stoked for anything Hasbro's released, until like I saw that Quad Drive was gonna be customizable, and that was when I quickly reassured, like, oh, okay, we're pretty much set. Let's bust out the old Bay launcher. Rising Ragnarok. Victory Valkyrie. Clean. Clean lines. Would it have been nice to have a evolution of Beat? Honestly, yeah, I love Kukulkan. I really do love Kukulkan. I don't know what they would give it, though. Like, probably, like, Extreme or something. Like, Quad Drive Extreme, if they ever did one. But, like, with Nemesis, like, I don't think they'll give it a gimmick. I think they'll just keep the blade, like, this, like, one piece. Which I'm totally fine with if they do that for, like, a lot of the Quad Drive stuff, as long as they're customizable. Like, at this point, I don't expect Hasbro to give us, gimmicks. Yes, it is Ragnarok. We love Ragnarok. I'm gonna be really real here. I really do enjoy battling with these dual airs. Oh, come on, hit that rush shoot. Come on, hit that flower. Please, hit it. You hit it, you win. Also, don't sleep on Rising Ragnarok and dual air battles. It's actually not that bad. Let's do a really odd battle. Let's do Holy Horisude, Upper Claw, versus Beast Behemoth. That's a bay I haven't seen. I would love a Behemoth evolution. Hasbro, if you're watching... Aw, we're out of spin. I mean, the thing with Quad Drive is they're limiting Quad Drive to the Quad Drive system itself, so we should probably be getting a... I think for, like, Quad Drive, we'll be getting a lot more remakes. Like, I would say around, like, maybe even above the level of, like, Chozi. Because, like, we got a lot of exclusive for Chozi. Beast Behemoth is such an odd attack type. Oh, wow, it got burst by Horisude. That never happens. That's crazy, actually. Let's do Inferno Ifrit versus Acid Anubis. Give us a new Anubis, please. Like, genuinely. Like, I've seen Crazy Aries, and I'm definitely gonna get a print of the DB bays from Crazy Aries. So, like, stay tuned for those types of stuff, because those are gonna be really fun. But, like, an official one, now I'm down for that. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. I will say, Ifrit didn't do too bad. Oh yeah, Magma Ifrit. Dude, how did we go from this to a crappy Hasbro Bay? To be honest, Magma's like, it's like one of the ones I'm not as excited for. I don't really like Mag. Now, if you guys give us Phantom, there's a proposition. I really do like Psychic Phantom. And the reason I'm using a normal launcher is I don't want to risk breaking any of my dual layers. I beg your pardon. Psychic Phantom just bursts Inferno Ifrit. Nice. Alright, what's a cool battle I can do? I will be switching to the DB Stadium in a bit, so don't worry about that. I keep forgetting Shozi exists. I also have God Layer cases somewhere. I don't know where I put them. They're like these tiny little cases. They're like super tiny. And I put all my God Layers. Okay, they're all the way back there. I gotta go grab those. Ugh, I gotta move. Here we go. Here are the God Layer cases. Alright. Alright, just so I have everything at my fingertips. Let's do some... I want to do some DB battles. I think we need some right now. Let's do... Dangerous versus... I don't know, Astral. Astral left. And you know what, let's swap to the DB Stadium. If you guys want to see like some more stuff in the BO9, just let me know, but I feel like DB Stadium is like probably better. Let me like kind of adjust that a little bit so you guys can see it better. That's perfect. All right. I know it doesn't look as good as the solid BO9, but that's what we're working with right now. Jesus. Yeah, Spriggan's just kind of sitting there taking those hits. I'm gonna be honest, I am disappointed with Dangerous Belial. Like, this is one of the releases I have genuinely been disappointed in. Because I was really hoping that this thing would be really good for attack, but it's just, it's like, it's got such a weird shape when it comes to, like, its side profile that it's just not good. Let's do Greatest. I don't know, that would be boring. Let's just straight up do another Greatest. A little rematch. DB Stadium, am I right? I'm gonna be honest. I love Greatest. I would say probably, even with Ultimate's not really that good for attack. And I'm gonna be real, and I'm gonna explain why. So, you guys are most people who probably watch my videos are relatively new into the hobby. And if you've been here long enough, you will know the difference between the original Valkyrie. And let me see if I can grab my original Valkyrie layer. There you are. And let me grab a Victory layer. Alright. So, Victory Valkyrie's layer shape, if you don't know, it has these little hooks, these little blade points here. Right there. So, these deliver a smash attack, or they're designed to burst the opponent. Alright? However, on Victory Valkyrie's design, the blades here are more designed to send outward for KO attack. So, the real debate here is that You are trying to use a burst attacker in a game where the Belial 2 core exists, and Beyblades just don't burst. That's the problem. It's like, you can't burst stuff anymore, so there's no real point in using burst attack. So, like, that's why Rage is good, or Guilty is good. Guilty's got good KO attack, and that's why Savior is good. Because Savior has a really good KO attack. But that's actually a little lesson for you on why Ultimate isn't really... And also, Ultimate has hard rubber, so that also kind of nerfs it a little bit. And I don't have Ultimate yet, sadly. I'm going to probably be getting mine around the 27th. I know I'm late, as I am usually with everything on YouTube, but it's not really a main concern. I don't think you can use... I don't think Ultimate's going to be viable at all. And that's just me. But I will say the core is probably going to be really good because of its teeth. Like, it's very hard to burst on a dash driver. Let's do... I don't know what I want to do. Let's just grab... Why not? Fafnir. Phoenix. And Fafnir's in the center, and Phoenix is just going around. But, I mean, like, the thing with, like, Ultimate that I think is really good is, alright, I'm gonna, it's a more of a novelty Beyblade than anything, because there's not really any competitive parts you're gonna get off of it besides variable. Was that a draw? I mean, they're both on tapered, and they both have, like, really similar shaped drivers, so I'm gonna guess that was a draw. Also, it kind of sucks, because Fafnir is too light to utilize the kick driver, like, how it should, which is really fun. Let's do Victory versus Cyclone. That should be fun. Shock driver should activate right about now. I will say this, I love the shock driver. I think it's one of the most fun drivers to ever be made. I'm gonna do Dynamite versus Dangerous. That sounds like a fun battle. Fun enough battle, at least. Alright, let's get Dynamite out. We got Dynamite and we got Dangerous, alright? I'll do first to 3. No gears on either of them to keep it fair. And I think I'm going to launch Dynamite in first because I'm pretty sure this one has a little bit more stamina. Oh, I failed to launch. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. Oh, just bodied. I think this battle may go into Dynamite's favor since Dynamite is slightly shorter than Dangerous, and it might be able to destabilize it. Ooh. Just one clean attack to get rid of it. Nice. All right. Ooh, using the wall for a redirect. Nice. Ooh, it's a race. One that I think Dynamite's gonna win. Yeah. Dynamite is probably the better Belial in this battle. Okay, how do you beat Dynamite Belial on F gear? The answer is you don't. It's just really good. But if you want to, like, what I would do in that approach is I would probably pull out something like Savior on, like, Extreme. Like, Savior Belial 2 Awakens on Extreme or Evolution. With, like, an S-Gear, Nexus S-Gear, or Giga, or Over, which depends on whichever one you want. But, yeah. Alright, let's do one more of this match. People say, like, Dynamite Belial's, like, bad. I say it's really probably one of my favorites. Oh, that was a big hit. I hope Dangerous can actually get a burst, though. That's what I'm hoping for. Oh, nice. That was close. Alright. Alright, so now it's the holidays, right, guys? So the real question is, what is your favorite Christmas movie? That's the question of the day. Let me hear your responses. Let's bust out some of the old Chosy stuff while we're at it. Yo, Grinch is a good one. Home Alone. We got a Home Alone guy in here, alright. A lot of people like in Home Alone. Okay, so in my family, we actually have we have one movie that's kind of a classic for us is Polar Express. That's probably like my favorite Christmas movie is Polar Express. It's cute, it's fun, and I've watched it over 1,000 times, probably at this point. Love Polar Express. Let's do The Last Kirby versus Revive Phoenix. Should be a fun one. 2 defense types with pretty tanky. Oh, Kirby is tanky? Nah. Pretty cool tips that move around. Phoenix is just gonna hit Kirby like really hard. Oh, there's the Atomic Driver doing its thing. Kirbyus with the KO. Nice. Sorry the lighting is so awkward right now, guys. It's just like weird. I would get if you have the time to go watch Polar Express, I would recommend seeing it. It's a really good film. I first saw Polar Express when I was around 11, and it's been my favorite Christmas movie. Now, I will say the stop-motion Christmas movies, like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and I forget the other ones, but I know Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is one of them, and those are also really good to watch. I'm more a fan of retro stuff, if you guys couldn't tell. What are you doing, Phoenix? Yeah, no, Old Gen Bays in the DB Stadium is pretty fun. Do I have my plastics on me? That's the real question of the day. Is if I could do my plastics in this stadium. I don't know if you guys want to even watch me do plastic stuff. I'm not sure. Want to see me battle with plastics? I'm not sure I want to see me battle with plastics either. Let's do some God Layers. Let's get Twin Nemesis and... can I zoom in? No, I can't. Twin Nemesis and Tornado Wyvern. TW. TN. And Wyvern's going to settle into the center. Since these bays are a lot more lightweight, they're gonna move around a lot more. These are two really cool bays. Oh, Nemesis got it. I really like these two. Also, yeah, Twin Nemesis is on the correct color Jaggy. Yeah, I do know that. I've played around with like the disc driver stuff and like the DB discs on the limit break stuff. It's quirky enough. But I will say this, and I actually will also show this. I think it's pretty funny. Let me see if I can. I gotta find my S gear for this. So, it's probably not tournament legal to even do this. But I just kind of want to talk about how if you have the S gear of Nexus S gear, or not Nexus S gear, but you know, anything S gear, and you put it on Lucifer the End, like you put All Might on Lucifer the End, yeah, basically, you just got a giant wall. Like, this is the one thing I tested out, and I was like, this is stupid. Like, when the Limit Break activates, it doesn't even go down that far. All it really does at the end is increase its burst resistance, which is actually kind of accurate to what the base is designed to do. But it's just so stupid, honestly. I find it hilarious. But yeah. I don't really like playing with my limit break base enough because they're just kind of boring to me. And you're like, but you're probably like, but Golden, they have these cool like limit break gimmicks where they like activate a gimmick like as soon as they get close to bursting, and I'm like, yeah, well, it would be cooler if they activated 100% of the time instead of like 20. All right, let's do another God Layer battle. We're gonna go back to the BO9 just for a little bit, because you guys can actually see the bays now. Also, I'm gonna dim the lights down a bit and get an artificial light. Like, just dim it down. Oh, that's off. I should probably have focused on like my lighting while I was preparing for this video. That might provide some. That puts no like really nice light. Okay, we're just gonna have the lights dim down a little bit. Make the bays. Yeah, all right. Let's lower the camera down a little bit, too. There we go. That's a little nicer, I'd say. Let's do God Valkyrie versus Guardian Kirbyus. This should be fun. It'd also be fun if these bays wanted to come off the launcher. There's Kirbyus. Kirbyus is on 7 Glaive Orbit, by the way. Oh, I failed to launch on Valkyrie. See what happens. Because that reboot driver's already activated. I'm sure Kirbyus is going to get it. Because I got an insane mold on my Guardian. I'm really hoping that in my area, if there's ever a limited tournament, I get to use this Kirbyus. Because it's actually kind of nuts. Wow, I suck at launching. I'm just gonna use and just kind of soft launch with the power launcher, or like the full gear launcher. Except for Valkyrie. Valkyrie, I want a hard launch. God, it's so nice seeing just smaller Beyblades in the stadium. Okay, so I want to talk about Deep Chaos on Bearing Dash, and I think like a lot of people are like, oh yeah, Deep Chaos on Bearing Dash sounds OP. I'm like, dude, Bearing Dash on Deep Chaos does absolutely nothing. Like, straight up, it sounds better and it feels a little bit better, but if it takes like one hit from a genuinely good attack type, it's kind of just screwed. And that's not to say that it's necessarily bad, But I definitely could say, like, it has very little effect. Also, that's crazy. That launch was crazy. But yeah, it's on Bearing Dash. Maybe it'll win this one because I'm using God Valkyrie of all layers. But then again, as soon as I bust out Excalibur, it's already dead. Yeah, see, like, against Valkyrie, it's fine, but, like, in this case, I got Sega Excalibur. Let's just see. Maybe it's good and I'm just highly underestimating it. Oh, no, I have seen what they did to Extend Plus. It's just, it's literally just Dimension. Trust me, you guys don't think I've been keeping up with the Beyblade news because I haven't been uploading. I've been keeping up with the Beyblade news. Yeah, there we go. That, what I was explaining. I hate this launcher. Okay, it did decent that time, but it was like one click away from bursting, and Excalibur had no momentum. Okay. Alright, I see how it is. But yeah, no, Deep Chaos on Bearing Dash doesn't really make a big difference. And Extend Plus become Extend Minus. Like, I wasn't expecting them to do a mode change to begin with, on, like, if they even decided to redo Extend Plus, or if Hasbro did it for, like, any system. But the fact that they even, like, they attempted to redo it. Now, the thing that I want to say that I'm most happy about what Hasbro did was, what's it called? I was super excited for, what was it? Assault, yeah, Assault. Bearing Dash is, I will say this, and I will say this for certain as well. Bearing Dash is not as free spin as the original Bearing. That's the original Bearing. Still going. Here's Bearing Dash. And, like, it might be because there's, like, something... It might be, like, I've used it a lot. But still, nonetheless, it's not nearly as free spin as the original Bearing. You see, the reason you're not excited for Quad Drive Savior. You see, I'm excited because I get to laugh at it. That's the difference between you and me. I'm an alpha gamer. But no, honestly, I can understand, like... Dude, like, it's Hasbro. Don't expect anything good from them. Like, just, like, keep your expectations low, and you'll be fine. You won't be disappointed if you keep your expectations low. Which is probably why all of Quad Drive feels like an absolute high for me, except for, like, a couple of their parts, like the weak burst resistance. But hey, they gotta make those Beyblade burst somehow. Haha, funny. Alright, I want to do this battle, actually, because I just saw these two bays just sitting here. Let's do Lucifer the End versus Dangerous Belial. Two bays that I just don't really like. But it sounds like a fun battle. Alright, we need the DB Stadium for this one. I also need to raise my tripod just a little bit. There we go. Alright, Lucifer the End. activated the limit break, so that is something. Yeah, the free spinning ring did something to protect it. Whoa. Dude, it jumped on it. That was nuts. Hello, Sephiroth. How are you? I never thought I'd ever say that, but here we are. I know what? I think I'm gonna... We're gonna do a funny. Alright. You guys like funnies. I like funnies. Orb Aegis. Hell Salamander. Extra funny. What? Dude, you made a great mistake, Salamander. Oh, no, it's still on. Damn, Orb Aegis actually won. Dude, alright. If you don't like this Beyblade, then I don't like you. Orb Aegis is like probably one of my favorite releases ever. I remember when it came out, I was like, I didn't care for Chozy Spriggan. I just cared for the suction cup. Which is probably why I own two. Oh, so epic. Yo! The driver's still going! Yo! Sick! It's hype. I bet you guys weren't expecting the second Orb Aegis, but yeah, no, I have two of them. I actually think I have a third as well. Like, somewhere in my collection, there's probably a third Orb Aegis just waiting to be found. I mean, I do have two Hazard Kirbyuses, so what are you gonna do? Yeah.